Hey, this video is about how to create a throttle scale radio model on your radio, on your FPV, for FPV. Basically, what is a throttle scale? A throttle scale is not a throttle cut or throttle clip. A throttle scale allows you to adjust the power on your quad to whatever percentage you set it to while having full throttle deflection. Full throttle deflection means more resolution, more control. A throttle clip would say you set it at 50%. Once you go up to 50% of your throttle movement, no more power would be produced if you kept going. It just cuts it off. But a throttle scale lets you use the full deflection of the stick to go to the full percentage of the power that you set it to. Let's say it's 50%. Now, what I do with my radio is we'll hit the model key here. I make a throttle scale for every type of a transmitter that I own. For example, up here you will see ELRS internal, because my radio box has ELRS built in. I have a throttle scale at 100%, 85, 75, 65, and 55. I do the same thing for, say, my external crossfire module. As you can see, I didn't do the 55 because I'm going to do that now. Now, why would you want a throttle scale? Let's say you have a 2S whoop that you want to fly inside the house, but it's way too powerful. Using a throttle scale lets you tame it down, but it still has full ability to do flips and rolls, actually more than a 1S for some reason. Now, JB does a great video showing you how to do this, but he does it to a switch. Since I have so many throttle scales, I like to set radio models for it. Another thing a throttle scale is good for, let's say you bought a really powerful quad and you want to get used to it. You want to fly it, say, at 85% power, not full 100%, just to, learn how to use it. All right, then. The advantages, full stick deflection, good throttle resolution, greater control. Let's see how to do it. Let's go to Crossfire, external module, 100%. We're going to hit the scroll wheel. We're going to say copy. Now it's asking where to paste it. We could paste it at the end here. It renamed it to Model 20 for some reason. You go ahead and select what you just copied by hitting the scroll wheel, hitting select. Now we're going to page forward. We're going to rename it because this is going to be a 55% throttle scale. Let's change that to 55% by clicking the scroll wheel. Oops, messed up. Let's try that again. Let's change that to 55%. There we go. Scroll over to 55, and that's the name that we want. We're going to go to the next page. It's going to bring you back, actually. Sorry, I hit return. We'll page forward. Oh, sorry, I got to go back to the model page. There's our model that we just created, 55%. The name is correct. We're going to page forward. That's the name. We're going to keep going to inputs. Once we get to input, we're going to scroll down to the throttle. Select that and hit edit. What you have to do here is you have to change the weight. We want this to be 55% maximum throttle. Select that, bring it down to 55%. Right over here. Alright. Now for this to work, EdgeTX, OpenTX, it needs you to offset the scale. It has to go all the way down to 0. The bottom of the scale has to go down to 0. So we select offset, and it has to add up to 100%. So we got to go negative 45. As you can see, the scale is going down. The lowest end is going to the 0 point. Once we reach 45, click again. And as you can see, it's at the bottom, and we should have a full maximum power of about 55%, exactly 55%. And that's it. Let's go back again by hitting the return key. Go to our model page, hitting the model key. And what I want to do is move this up to where it should be in line with the other Crossfire models. There we go. All right, so we have, let's see, there is our 100%, 85, 75, 65, 55. Try this out, see if you like it. I think you'll find it useful. Let me know in the comments. Thanks. Bye.